this is Cher, and this is my friend Robin.
Hi.
She came over for coffee today, and I asked her if she'd be kind enough to do a video with me to make a customized product, and we talked a little bit about all the things we could do. Misters, soaps, bath salts, but we decided since it's so nice out, we're starting to show some skin, we would do a lotion, a body lotion. So what I did was I started with some unscented lotion, which is kind of thick. So I am, funneling it into the bottle with the use of a chopstick to sort of help get it moving faster. So while I do this, I want to talk to you a little bit about the essential oils we chose. But you had a good question before we started.
Yeah, I was wondering where somebody would find unscented lotion.
Okay, well, it's really easy in this day of internet commerce. If you don't have a beauty supply store near you, sometimes beauty supply stores will have gallon sizes of unscented products, but I went to a company called aromaland.com for this one. There's others, and I have no affiliation with them, so I thought they had a really good price. I think the lotion's maybe $25 to $35, and I also get unscented conditioners there. And mix essential oils and argan oil and other things with them. So you just go online, you find like a good bulk size, so then you can make different products for yourself and your friends. But we wanted to make something. Robin's skin is pretty normal. She doesn't really have any really bad skin problems, nothing like dermatitis or eczema, and if she did, I might recommend something like carrot seed or patchouli, lavender, geranium. Those things are all good for that. But we just wanted to pick scents that Robin liked that are also have healing properties for the skin. So we'll get like moisturized and beautified, and that looks pretty good in full now. So let's talk about the oils we chose for our top notes, which are the lightest, most volatile scents. We chose Palmarosa and Roman chamomile. Palmarosa is a really good general antiseptic, so if you get some shaving cuts, it'll help heal it. And it just smells really nice and rosy. Roman chamomile has some nice skin healing properties too for cell regeneration, and if you have any inflammation, so maybe if you get bug bites, this could help a little bit. Then for our middle notes, we have lavender and ylang ylang. Now lavender is great for all types of skin.
Perfect.
It's really good for like healing a lot of problems. So if you had cuts or bruises, it would help. It's really, good for sensitive skin, so it's very gentle. A lot of these oils are like nice and gentle and good for sensitive skin. And it has a lot of other healing properties as well for burns and things like that. So this is going to be a nice versatile oil. Robin also likes ylang ylang, which is sort of a nice deep floral. Very sort of romantic and relaxing, and it's a great stress reducer, but it's also a great general skin tonic as well. And then one of my favorite more luxury oils we're using as the bottom note, which is rose. This is a deep rose damask, and it has a lot of skin healing properties as well, great for cell regeneration and healing skin, but it also does have an amazingly comforting scent, like almost like
stepping into a garden.
Yeah. I sort of think of it like as a hug from your grandmother too. It's just like so comforting and like, it's okay, baby.
Aw.
So, now what we have here is, I'd say, looks like about 5 to 6 ounces of essential oil, no, it's not essential oil, unscented lotion. So I want to use about 50 or so drops of essential oils, and I sort of have a formula so I don't painstakingly have to balance each drop. So generally I take my middle scents, which are lavender and ylang ylang, and I do about 50% of what I'm shooting for. So somewhere between 25 and 30 drops. Now I want to do more of the ylang ylang because more of the lavender because the ylang ylang is a lot deeper. So I'm going to do, let's see, about 20 drops of the lavender.
If somebody's just getting started, how would they know which is, a heavier oil? Is it just, can they tell just by scent?
Well, a good way to do it is when you get new oils, sort of line them up according to categories, and you'll notice certain categories are lighter than others. For instance, like the citruses are very, very light and volatile. They rise up really quickly from the bottle.
Okay.
Now the reason we're not using citrus oils in this blend, I wanted to stay away from them, is because citrus oils can be phototoxic in the sun, which means it would increase your risk of getting a sunburn. So since this is a body lotion and it's getting to be the warm season, we want to avoid that. So far we've got 20 drops of lavender.
So we've got,
nice lavender scent. And I'm going to use 10 drops of the ylang ylang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we have 30 drops in the bottle. I just sort of keep count as I'm going, and I just sort of mix it up a little bit with the top before we shake it up. So then I take, so now I have 30 drops of middle note. So I want somewhat less than that for my top note. So 15 would be half, so we'd say 15 to 20. So why don't I say 20? Because we only have one bottom note, and that's pretty deep, so we're not gonna need that much of it. So let's do 12 of the Palmarosa, and we'll do 8 of the chamomile.
Are the oils that have the deeper scents, I'm just noticing the color on some of these oils, do they tend to be the darker looking oils?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like patchouli is very dark and it's also very heavy.
Okay.
Angelica root tends to be very dark, vetiver, and those are also very heavy. Now there are some clearer oils like frankincense, which don't look that heavy, but when you smell them, they're really very deep and heady. So it's sort of like going by, it's almost intuitive after a while, the more you work with oils and collect them. It's almost like cooking, where like if you're making cinnamon pancakes, cinnamon's not going to be your main ingredient. It's going to be like a pinch or two of cinnamon and mostly flour and nuts. So you're gonna sort of like, how to balance foods after a while. And the more you smell essential oils and the more you practice and mix, it gets more natural. But a really good way to start is with that math equation. You say, I'm gonna use the most of these, followed by these, and then just a little bit of this, and then I'm gonna build that up. So now we've got 50 drops.
That's nice.
And yeah, but now we're gonna deepen it up a little. So let's say we'll put in 5 drops of the beautiful deep rose damask. And even though it's only 5 drops, Robin's really gonna smell it. And then we've got right in the middle of 50 and 60, we've got 55 drops, which is a really nice balance for the amount of lotion we have. So let's smell that. So that smells really good. Really, it's almost like, you know, the whiff you get from a garden when the wind. So I'm gonna enjoy using this too. Now sometimes if someone has very dry skin, I'll add like a little bit, like a teaspoon or 2 of olive oil for like that extra moisturizing and vitamin E. But since Robin said her skin hasn't been particularly dry, we left that out because in the summertime a lighter oil is generally better. If you've got too much oil on your skin, like dust could stick to it. So you want something that's gonna like sink in and then just leave nice soft skin. So you're wearing shorts, so you could put some on your legs.
Just so everybody could see my white legs.
So this is really nice. The oils are so light that like I'm even putting a little on my face.
I like this.
So yeah.
And it does go right into, I can feel my skin just soaking it right up.
Yeah, it's very like, it's a moisturizing but nice light formula. That just leaves that like very relaxing scent. That's also going to have all those good healing properties for your skin.
Perfect.
So this was excellent. Now, if you have a recipe you want to try and you want me to make a sample for you, send me an email, shoot me a comment. If you have a set of oils and you want to like see what you could do with them, I could take a look at what you have and see, you know, what products would be really good making those. So you could say, you know, I have, you know, these 12 oils, what are a couple of recipes for me? And I can make a video about that because I need something to motivate me. I can't be talking to myself, people. So thanks
Bye.
Robin. Peace.